Hi, my name is Jeremy, and I'm from the PD3 team at Ball State University. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Calendar tab on the home page. So if you go over to the left side of the page and click where it says Calendar, it'll bring up your calendar. Now, I'm going to go back to February because there's a lot more stuff and it's more interesting to look at. Now, as you can see, we have different assignments and activities that we had in our different classes. These are all orange because they're only in my PD3 class, which is the only class that is set up on Schoology. Now, if we look down here, it shows test grade and these different options, and these are our assignments. Now, if we look over here, it shows activities where it shows a calendar icon, and that shows that these are events. Now, if we want to make a new event, we can go over, let's go to tomorrow, for example. Tomorrow is Saturday, March 4th. So we click on this tab, and it pulls up this whole page. Now, let's look at this top to bottom. So first, we can either make it an event or an assignment. I'll go through all of the requirements for each of those so we know how to do all of it. So let's do an event. Let's say the event's tomorrow at 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock a.m. Okay, perfect. Title. Let's call it Schoology Example Event. Now in the description, we can talk about what the event's going to be. Plain and simple. And if we want, we can add bullets, or we can make it numbered, underline it, bold it, italicize, underline. There's a lot of options that we have. But let's just keep it plain and simple with nothing. Now we have the ability to enable or disable RSVP. Now, down here we can choose what options we have. We can make it a public event, a private event, or make it disabled. For this example, I'm just going to make it disabled, and we can have comments on there. And as of right now, I'm the only person invited to it, but you can add different people down here, type in their names, and add them to the event, and they will receive a message saying, hey, you've been invited to this event. Now, if we want to make an assignment, we click on the Assignment tab, and we'll name the assignment, let's call it Schoology Example Assignment. And description, we can describe it, type in anything we want to talk about it. This would be a good place for you to enter, say, if there's a rubric, you can add a link to that, or anything else that would be very helpful for the students. Now down here, we can change how many points it's worth. Let's make it 10 points. And down here, we've got some cool little icons. So here, it shows align learning objectives, which will be talked about later on. It talks about mastery, which once again, we'll talk about later on. We can lock the assignment. We can make it published to the students or unpublished. Green means it's published and they can see it, and clear means they can't. Submissions enabled means the students can submit the assignments, and if you click on it, it disables it. If it's colored, then they can. If it's gray, they can't. And that goes for all of these. If they're colored in, so see how comments are enabled, that's colored in. If it's gray, it means they're disabled, and shows grading statistics. Personally, I like to see the grading statistics just so you can look at where everything breaks down with the students. And then you just click create. Oh, I needed to type in the description. All right, this is an example, plain and simple. Maybe next. All right, and so notice how over here, if there's a gold star next to it, it means that it has to be filled in. So let's just make sure everything is all set up. Okay. Oh, that's what I missed. So down here where it says post to, you can post it somewhere. I'll post it to my test section that I created, and it brings more options, such as the due date, the category, where it can be ungraded or a quiz, since that's the only thing I have set up right now. You can have it numeric or have a grade attached to it, and when this is set for. Category, I'll just put it ungraded for right now, and then create the event. And now we have an example assignment created.